17 years after the Mumbai 26/11 attack, one of the men who knew how this attack was being conspired, the mastermind, Tawahur Hussain Rana, is in NIA custody. This is the scene outside NIA headquarters. Top deployment of the Delhi police personnel. There is deployment of Vikrant vehicle. There are right control vehicles. The entire carriageway leading up to NIA headquarters has been sanitized. Tawahur Rana is a high-risk, high-risk security detainee. India has given assurances to the United States of America that he will be protected, that his apprehensions of custodial torture will be negated. He will be provided legal aid and his security will be ensured. So NIA, Delhi police, multiple agencies are working towards ensuring that NIA manages to get Tawahur Rana to the court, where there will be a remand application. NIA is likely to seek custodial interrogation. So what is it that the National Investigation Agency wants Rana to answer? Number one, what did Rana know about Headley's conspiracy? Headley allegedly came to India 6 times, and each time he used Tawahur Rana's Immigration Law Center office in Mumbai as a cover. He said he was coming to work for Rana's Immigration Law Center, and the visa document issued a covering letter which was obviously fake. So how much did Rana know when he provided these documents? Number two, Rana himself was in India just ahead of the 26/11 attacks. So was he here with his wife just for tourism or altruistic purposes, or was he part of the conspiracy? Are there any sleeper cells? Because Rana visited Hapur, he visited Delhi, he visited other parts of Uttar Pradesh, Delhi and Maharashtra as well. David Coleman Headley too made visits to Jaipur. He recce'd the National Defence College here in Delhi. So what more can NIA glean? Are there more sleeper cells belonging to Lashkar-e-Toiba or belonging to Harkatul Jamaat Islam, HUJI, Huji, to which Rana belonged to? These will be critical insights for India's counterintelligence. This extradition of Tawahur Rana has happened with a lot of cooperation with United States Department of Justice, and this shows that India's diplomatic heft and India's investigation is of a world standard now. The evidence that NIA gathered back in 2011, they submitted a charge sheet, and that charge sheet has become the basis of United States Supreme Court appreciating the evidence and deciding to send back Rana. So that really is a big thumbs up for the National Investigation Agency's professionalism as far as investigation is concerned, but they would want an expeditious trial so that Rana is quickly sentenced and brought to justice for conspiring for the 26/11 Mumbai attacks.